Hello, sweetheart. What have you got on offer today, then? Oh, I'll go for something a bit hotter, I think.
We all ride get it when he starts out. Think nothing of it, really. Just a bit of fun.
Everybody does it. It's a bit of a laugh. We've all been through it. It's a sort of initiation.
Girls on board. It's all right. Can't take a joke.
The safe and efficient operation of any ship relies on many factors, but above all, it depends on teamwork. Good teamwork depends on a clear definition of responsibilities, every member of the crew being treated with respect. There are, however, two problems that can severely affect the morale of a crew and destroy its effectiveness. These problems are harassment and bullying.
Cleaning. This thing should shine. If this is the best you can do, we're going to have words. Okay? Cadet. Goodness sake. It's no pinball wizard, son. The ball bearings are supposed to be inside the case and not all over the place. I'll pick them up. What do you call this?
Maintenance what?
It's a piece of rag. Can't clean shit with this. I want you to do things properly and not always mess up. You've got to learn these things if you're going to be a good engineer. Now go to stores and get a new mop head. What was that?
Nothing. Why are you picking on me?
Oh, you think I am, do you?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
You're incompetent. And because you're incompetent, you're going to do 2 more toilet duties.
It's not fair.
Oh, really? Now get to stores.
Quit. Because he's getting at you.
I've had enough.
You heard what Second said. He's just a weird bugger.
And sadistic too.
Well, then why don't you just report him?
Oh, I don't know. I don't like sneaking.
Well, he's just said he's been a bastard to you.
Maybe I'd rather leave anyway.
I'd go and see the skipper. It can't be any good for a ship to have a chief that's a bully, eh?
Morning.
Sir.
Everything going all right?
Actually, sir, I was wondering if I could have a word.
Yes. Mike, are you all right for the health and safety in the morning? Yeah, sorry, did you want to say something?
No, it's all right, sir.
Okay.
Thankfully, bullying is not an everyday occurrence at sea, but it does happen more than people realize. And that's because, like Brian, who had his confidence undermined, a lot of victims don't report it. Bullying can occur in various forms. In its own way, verbal abuse can be just as devastating as physical aggression. a company must provide clear guidelines that bullying of any sort is not acceptable behaviour. And there must be a designated person on board to deal with such matters. People are entitled to work with dignity and without fear.
I did want to go to sea, but I was got at. That chief, right bastard. He even had the others laughing at me. I don't need that. I know I should have spoke to the master, but I bottled it. In some ways, I'm sorry to be leaving, but I'm gonna get a life. Don't need to deal with crap like that.
I told you when you arrived the standards expected on this ship, mine particularly. I never did trust Turkish girls. You'll remake the beds in cabins 1, 9, 17 and 26. I also want a complete change of towels in these cabins, and from now on they will be renewed alternate days, not every third. Okay.
That's good. Not a very good start, though. Never had complaints like that about my work before.
These are not folded correctly, and there's dust in that cupboard. I am very disappointed in you.
I do nothing that is fair. I've made right all you said to do.
You think so?
I do.
I will decide that. Any laundry woman working under me has to learn my standards quickly, or she does not remain laundry woman for long.
Your daughter, isn't it? I'm setting up a transfer care of your parents. I guess that's all right.
Yes, yes.
Dear, dear, what is it?
If I didn't have to send money home, I wouldn't work on this ship.
Hey, come on now.
I don't like to complain, but it's not right.
What isn't?
The house manager. She doesn't like my work. I know she have high standards, but she persecute me.
What? Do you want to talk about it?
Not to you, it's not fair. I'm sorry. I didn't mean this to happen. Thank you for fixing the money.
Can I help you?
I wish to see the staff captain.
He's busy right now. Can I ask what it's about?
It's a personal matter.
If it's personal, then you need to speak to someone in personnel, your house manager.
Is that house manager Weber?
In your section, yes.
I wish to see the staff captain.
Have you spoken to anyone?
I've been told the person for me to speak to is the house manager.
Heidi.
She don't hide from me.
policy's unpleasant for you. She's got the problem.
Yeah?
Well, think about it. She can't dismiss you. People know your work is good. You don't want to lose this job. And she already knows you've got spirit. Just don't let her get to you.
To be the case? I mean, you don't think this woman could be suffering from some sort of persecution complex?
I don't.
But they're both adult women. Can't they sort it out between themselves? Oh, all right. I'll have a word with Weber. Unless, that is...
I just felt she was picking on me. It put me under a lot of pressure. And if it hadn't been for the purser, I'd have given in. Even her speaking with the staff captain, well, I don't think he really acted. Never really took hold of the problem. It's wrong to undermine people, destroy their confidence.
Harassment is not just an inappropriate management style, although that can damage morale as well. But bullying and harassment occur when people abuse their fellow workers, either verbally or physically. It can result because of prejudice, factors such as skin color, faith, nationality, or sexual orientation. In most cases, the perpetrator seeking out a victim who they sense will be unable or unwilling to stand up to them. In many cases, the abuser will derive further satisfaction if there's a sexual dimension as well.
Just came by to thank you for that information. Really useful.
It's okay. Is there anything else?
Bar at 7?
Maybe.
See you later.
See ya.
Join us at the bar then. Too good for us, are you? Have you got all the logs?
Buying as I go.
I've got some I can loan you. Fancy a brew?
No thanks, I'm fine.
Sure you are.
Bridge. Oh, yes, sir, thanks. Okay, Captain, see you in a minute. Right, well, if you're going to make a cup, you might as well make one for QM and me. The old man's coming up. Yeah?
Got that book for you.
Oh,
Squeeze CD?
Oh, yeah. 1 week. They go missing.
Great. There's a good chapter on sextants in there.
Cool. What the?
What?
Get out of here.
What's the problem?
What are you on?
What?
Don't be a dickhead. You know what you did.
Come on. It's hardly life-threatening.
I don't believe you. Go around touching up every girl you meet, do you?
Can't take a bit of fun. Girls at sea just don't cut it.
Wait till you work for one.
I'm sorry about this, Sally. Dixon's a capable officer.
Well, I'm sorry too, but I thought I should come and see you about it.
Of course. You were right to do so. Okay. I'll have him in shortly. I know this may perhaps seem silly, but you are certain about what happened. I mean...
You mean, am I sure I didn't lead him on?
Well, yes, I guess that is what I mean.
I'm certain that I didn't.
Thank you. I know it's rather unsavoury, but it's my responsibility to sort this out. I'm a seafarer, not a trained psychologist.
I didn't want this to happen, believe me.
We dock at Jib in 3 days' time, and there'll be a run ashore. Maybe that'll take the sting out of some of this. Better get him in now.
Women working at sea can be in a vulnerable position, particularly in small crews where they may be the only female on board. Even where physical aggression is absent, there can be sexist remarks and offensive behaviour.
I was impressed with the captain. He acted, supported me, and was fair. Now, Dixon didn't have to behave as he did, and you just can't have people doing that. I know a lot of male seafarers have trouble with women being at sea, and if you put one foot out of line, they're on us. Everyone knows everyone's business. A ship's a tiny world.
Whether you are on land or at sea, and whatever type of ship you are on, you should be able to work without fear of bullying or any kind of harassment. Everyone on board should be clear that such behaviour is unacceptable and will not be tolerated. You should also know who in the company has been designated to deal with these issues at the first level of complaint. There are further details in the booklet that accompanies this programme. Make sure that your organisation is one where everyone can say no to bullying and no to harassment.